Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Kenny's Movie Palace for a Kino Lorber video. I ordered this. I'll start it off. I ordered two titles that were pre-ordered in, I'll say, October. Okay, and then the Winter Wonderland, this is how far back it went. The Black Friday sale came out, and I ordered titles. Well, last 2 weeks, I seen the two certain titles that probably everybody knows what I'm talking about was being given away to influencers, and a couple people had got them earlier than I did. So I contacted Kino, and they basically gave me a form letter saying they don't send anything out until the street date. Okay. My problem with them is I had ordered titles during the sale that happened before Black Friday, the Winter Wonderland sale. I think it was before Black Friday. I think it was like the first week of, I think it was like Halloween into November. Well, anyway, and they're like, well, we don't split orders. And I'm like, went back and forth with them. So I finally went back and forth with them about them sending influencers out. Now, I know you get certain people get promo copies that have like a very higher subscriber rate than me. I mean, I don't even have 300 yet. And I understand that to promote it, but it's like they were running out of these. Like, I had seen people comment on their message board, hey, I ordered this back when it pre-ordered, and they haven't got it. So all I wanted to know is if I was going to get my copies of it. So I eventually got it. It's a shame. I like Kino Lorber, their brand, and I think they do a great job with their movies and stuff, but their customer service absolutely stinks. And I didn't appreciate the form letters that I got back. So, anyway, I'll stop complaining. It's probably just on me. If you guys had any I know a couple people that I had problems with before because I got their last sale last year. I had gotten 2 discs that were totally corrupted, and I had to go through hell or high water to get them to send me replacements out. Going back and forth with the customer service representative. You'll probably see, I'll link that to this video, the last one that I had ranted about. But I ordered again like an idiot, so this is what I got. So the first title I got, and these were all between $5.99 and $7.99. There was, except for the 2 titles that you probably know that I got. But these were all, most of them are blind buys. But I wanted to see them because I had heard them from other channels or what have you. So the first one is, this one is called Kino, but it's called the Valdez Horses, and it has with Charles Bronson. So I'm excited to see this. I watched the first 15 minutes on Tubi. This is available as Kino on Tubi. I was excited. I watched 15 minutes of it, and I'm like, sold. Charles Bronson. Next one up is Dr. Cyclops. I had wanted this before, and it went out of stock. So when it came back in the stock, I picked that up. So Dr. Cyclops. Next one is a Gene Hackman movie. I remember seeing this in the movies when it came out. Target with Matt Dillon, a young Matt Dillon. What is this? 85. Yeah, I was gonna say because between 83 and 85, he had very good years with The Outsiders. This one, what else? Tex. If you remember Tex. Drugstore Cowboy was a little bit later on. I think that was 87. Next one up is one that I had been waiting to watch. I had seen this from Mike's. I think Mike brought this up. I'll leave a link below to Mike's. And it's the Burt Lancaster movie, Desert Fury. This really looked good. I've been on a Burt Lancaster George Raft kick. On Max, they've been showing his movies. And George Raft was a very bad actor. He's very wooden, and he did a lot of movies because he was basically, him and Humphrey Bogart were basically kind of the same frame, and their acting styles were the same until Bogart started to get better as an actor. So, but yeah, Burt Lancaster. I'm sorry. Desert Fury. Next one up is, I remember watching this in the 70s. It came out, no, 67. But I remember seeing it on a rerun, Warning Shot, with David Jansen. Big David Jansen fan when he was on The Fugitive. That's like one of my top 15 favorite shows of all time. So, looking forward to checking that one out. Next one up is another Burt Lancaster movie, Elmer Gantry. I remember watching this a long time ago with Gene Simmons. Not Gene Simmons from Kiss. Not Gene Simmons from Kiss. But Gene Simmons. So, looking forward to checking this one out again. Next one up. This one I think was the cheapest. I think this was $4.99. And it has Thomas Jane in it. And, Jessica Alba's in this, The Veil. So, I seen those two names and I was like, for the price, why not? Next one up, this was another one. I wasn't really going to buy anything from this sale, and I had seen the two Burt Lancaster movies, and this one, and The Art of Love. It has really good cast. I primarily got it for Dick Van Dyke and James Garner. They're two of my favorites. But this really looked funny. I watched the trailer online, as I did for all of them. But this really looked cute romantic comedy from the 60s. What was this? 65. Next one is, this was another one that was really cheap, and I like George Segal, The Last Married Couple, and Natalie Wood's in it. So I picked this one up. I remember renting this like in the 80s. What year was this? Yeah, 80. It came out in the 80s. But when it hit video stores, I remember watching this as a kid, but I don't really remember it. So this will probably be a first time watch for me to check this one out. And the whole reason why I ordered from Kino Lorber is because of these two. I'll go with the last one first. John Candy and Summer Rental. This is the Blu-ray version. I've already had in my life, I've had the DVD, the Laserdisc, the VHS, and now I got the Blu-ray copy. This is like one of my favorite movies. And I was telling my buddy Sean from Movie Assault the other day, he said this is him and his wife's one of their favorite movies to watch together. If you watch the TV version of it, it's a totally different version than what the final product is. When they switch houses and he goes to pick up, remember you see like the dog always like gnawing on the bone and gnawing on stuff. In the TV version, you see the dog in between scenes from different things. You see him gnawing on the bamboo furniture from the couple that they mixed up the houses with. So, and when he leaves with the baby and said, no, daddy, no, honey, you wet in their bed. When that scene ends, the couch collapses, and that's from the dog gnawing on the bamboo. And there was also a scene with the big fat guy watching the Smurfs in bed. There was another extended version of that, and then there was another extended version of when he's changing his when he's making his coffee to go to his his air conducting job, and she switches it with tea. There's a whole other scene with the eggs because they thought they were boiled eggs, and there was 4 eggs. in the TV cut, where in the movie there's only 2. So they cut that part out too. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out again. I haven't had time to watch yet, but I will definitely be making time. And what a classic poster this was. Beautiful, beautiful, great movie. And the coup de grace. If you know me, this is my favorite movie of all time. Uncle Buck on 4K. I cannot wait to watch this. This is my favorite movie of all time, and I can't wait. It has audio commentaries, and it also has Gina Louise Kelly interview with this. So I can't wait to dig into the special features. This also, if you watch the TV, me and my brother have watched this probably over 1,000 times. The only other movie that I watched more than this is Star Wars. So, I love this movie. I can't tell you how much I love this movie. But, if you watch the TV version, and if you watch, do they have the theatrical? Yeah, they have the theatrical trailer. If you watch the theatrical trailer in this, you'll see one scene where he's shaving and he's got all kinds of toilet paper where he's cut his face. That was in the TV version. That made the TV version. And there was another extended scene in where he gets the houses confused. There's a lot of white houses here, you know, and the whole mustache thing with his brother. That was explained in it too. So if one day it comes on TV and, you know, DVR it and you'll see the missing episodes. There's another one. There's another scene they cut out with Marcy. Different time. This is right after the UPS. She was going to wait for the UPS driver. See, I'm telling you, me and my brother, a quick story time with Kenny, baby. When we got this on DVD, it was locked. We could not figure it out. And it was locked on French. We watched it. Me and my brother were reciting lines back and forth of it. And my mom goes, "Can you fix the goddamn DVD before I walk out?" Because she was getting annoyed of us. And we're like, we, like that. And just to annoy her. So, yeah, I love this movie. Like I told you, the first weekend, it was my brother's birthday weekend. We seen it twice on Friday, twice on Saturday, and then we took Mom to see it on Sunday. And then the following week, we watched. I think it's a tie between this and Star Wars for the most times I've ever seen a movie in theaters. Star Wars was 9, and this one was 8. The only reason why we didn't go to the 9th one is because the tape spool locked, and they sent us to another movie, and we went to see Casualties of War. A lot different than Uncle Buck. So yeah, so I am really excited to watch this in 4K. So that's it. That is my movie pickups from Kino Lorber. It might be, I keep on saying this because it might be my last Kino Lorber because I was not fond of their customer service at all. So we'll see what happens. They might get me on another sale, but I'm more into watching stuff now more than buying stuff. So we'll see what happens. And next couple videos you'll be seeing some reviews because I just watched a couple interesting movies this weekend that not a lot of people have heard about, but I want to shout that out. The movies. One I'll give you it's on the Hulu, and it's called Thelma with June Squibb and Richard Roundtree. That's all I will say. Please watch that and then watch my review of that. And it's on stream. I do not have a physical copy of it, but if it gets cheap, I might buy it because I really enjoyed that movie. So that's on the Hulu. And there was another one I watched on Hulu that I can't think of because I am taping on my phone and all the information's on my phone. So I'm sorry. I will do better next time. So yeah. Thank you for your time. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will be back. Like I said, I'll be doing more reviews of movies than buying movies because I think I've reached my peak on buying stuff for a while. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you later. Be nice and do something nice for somebody. Bye-bye. Have a good day.